Hey y'all, it's Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Some of us, it's just the beginning of our week. I don't, a lot of people do work weekends, and so weekends aren't anything big to them. But for those of us who work during the week, the weekend is a big deal. I'm struggling a little bit this morning, or this afternoon. I guess it's afternoon, yeah. And I couldn't figure out why. But today would have been my mom's birthday. She would have been 80 years old today. This is the second birthday without her. And it's just a little bit of a struggle. And then tonight is Canaan's senior night, his last home football game. So there's just a lot of changes, a lot of things going on, a lot of things that we don't think about how fast time goes. And it just caught me this morning, and I've been a little bit of a mess this morning, but trying to hold on, and sometimes we get so caught up in life, and we look to other people and think, well, look at them, they're succeeding, or look at them, they're doing well, look at them, they're awful, they talk bad about people, and they discourage people, and they do mean things to people. They're bullies. They bully people, and they're just living the best life. And some days we struggle with that. And there's just been a lot of things going on, and not just in my life, but I've just seen a lot of things on social media regarding high school kids, and it just, bullying is ridiculous. And I know in my day, if somebody was bullying somebody else, it was taken care of and handled very well. Maybe not how they would do it today, but we didn't have a problem with it as much when I was in school. But it is what it is. So I sat here and I prayed, and I was like, Lord, I need a word from you, because I just don't have one this morning. I'm struggling. I'm the driver of the struggle bus, the struggle ship, the struggle whatever plane, whatever it might be, I'm driving it today. But even in that struggle, I know that he loves me, and he's meeting me right where I am. And he doesn't care that I'm struggling, because he wants to love me, and he wants to love me right where I'm at. Whether it's a big mess, little mess, or just a bad day. Some days are just bad days. It doesn't mean a bad life. It just means a bad day. So, in Psalm 37 is where he sent me. And it says, don't worry about the wicked. Don't envy those who do wrong. For like grass, they will soon fade away. Like springtime flowers, they will soon wither. Trust in the Lord and do good. Then you will live safely in the land and prosper. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you your heart's desires. Commit everything you do to the Lord. Trust him, and he will help you. He will make your innocence as clear as the dawn, and the justice for your cause will shine like the noonday sun. Be still in the presence of the Lord and wait patiently for him to act. Don't worry about evil people who prosper, or fret about their wicked schemes. Stop your anger, turn from your rage. Do not envy others, it only leads to harm. For the wicked will be destroyed, but those who trust in the Lord will possess the land. And I'm going to stop there, and that's through verse 9. I'm going to stop there for right now. I just know that he sent me here for just the trust in the Lord and do good. I am letting what other people perceive me to be to stopping me from doing what God has called me to do. He's been dealing with me all week on it, and I've just been muddling through and trying to make it the best I can. But we're all here to serve together. And when we serve together, what a difference we can make. But when we try to divide one another, and when we try to backbite one another, when we talk bad about one another, the enemy gets a foothold, and we should not allow him to do that. We need to be thankful that the Lord has brought us to this place to be in worship of him and to serve him and to do all that he has called us to do. I am so thankful for this job. I have said that time and time and time again. I am so thankful for this job, because I know God gave me this job. I'd been laid off from my job that I had had for 4 years. I'd been laid off and had been off all summer long. But it was Kelsey's returning summer from freshman year of college at OU. And that summer, we healed a lot of things together. She'd had a tough year at OU. I'd had a tough year with her being at OU. And we were able to heal a lot of things over that summer. And then in September, when Michael called me and asked me, hey, would you consider working at the church? I said, sure. And I came for an interviewed, and I came to work the next day. So I know that it was God. I have no doubt about that. I know that God brought me here. There are days that I wonder why, when I'm feeling so overwhelmed sometimes. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that nobody knows about, and some days it is overwhelming. Some days the criticism of others or the need of others gets to be too much. But I know that God sends me to the verses that I need. Trust in the Lord and do good. That's all He wants me to do. Is trust in Him and do good. In verse 12 it says, the wicked plot against the godly, and they snarl at them in defiance. But the Lord just laughs, for He sees their day of judgment coming. I need to visualize that the Lord laughs. He laughs when I think of what I let stop me. He's laughing at that. And I need to hear from Him. And I need to be still. And I need to listen to His voice instead of all the voices that I'm hearing or all the voices that you're hearing. The same for you. We are all being attacked in different ways because the devil knows his time is short. His time is short. And he's trying to attack, and he's trying to divide, and he's trying to do all of those things. And our job is not to be a tool of the devil. Don't allow him to use you. Don't allow your jealousy, your envy, your anger, your whatever it may be. Don't allow that to be a tool for him to use, to divide, to create division, whatever it may be. Because a lot of times it may be just a small misunderstanding. A word was spoken in haste. A word was spoken or taken out of context. Or our perception is just really, really off. It can be a combination of all things. But we need to understand that we need to trust in the Lord and do good. It's hard some days. I'm not going to lie, and I'm not sitting here to say I'm perfect, because I am not. But when I allow, like verse 23 says, the steps of the godly are directed by the Lord. He delights in every detail of their lives. Though they stumble, they will not fall, for the Lord holds them by the hand. So though I stumble, I may fall, but the Lord's going to hold me by His right hand. He is going to hold me, and He's going to take care of me. Do I have to go to Him and ask for forgiveness? Most definitely. And some days that's multiple times a day, because I let my emotions overtake me, and I shouldn't do that. And I have to be careful some days not to just speak out of emotions, and be still and be quiet and just go back and focus on what God has for me. Some days we don't understand it because we think we are going on the right path. We think we're doing exactly what God would have us to do, and then, the enemy has a way of going like this, and we detour, and then we have to get right back even with God. We need to get right back to where He would have us to be. So today I encourage you to read the whole Psalms 37. It is an amazing psalm. Verse 34, don't be impatient for the Lord to act. Travel steadily along his path. He will honor you, giving you the land. You will see the wicked destroyed. Verse 39, the Lord saves the godly. He is their fortress in times of trouble. The Lord helps them, rescuing them from wicked. He saves them, and they find shelter in him. I'm going to find my shelter in the Lord. I'm going to allow him to cover me with his wings. And I'm going to allow him to hold me when I can't hold myself, because that's what he has promised me. And I can love because he first loved me. So I know that I have that love in me. I have his love in me, and I need to show that love. And I need to be eager to show that love to everyone, not just those that are close to me, not just those in my circle, but everybody that I come in contact with. Because we don't know, when we come in contact with people, what battle they are facing. We just don't know. And if we would take the time to sit down and talk with somebody, we might find that we have a whole lot more in common than we ever thought. And the Lord directs us to love one another, to bear one another's burdens, and to help one another through this life, because this life is hard enough without picking on one another. So I encourage you today to go show love to someone. I posted on the church's Facebook page, you are loved and your life matters. And you are loved and your life does matter. Tell the devil to go kick rocks. He doesn't have any place in your life. Quit giving him the credit that he does not deserve. Stand strong in the Word of God. Stand strong in your faith, and know that the Lord is going to carry you through this battle, no matter what the battle is, whether it's finances, whether it's emotions, whether it's a sickness, whether it's a relationship, whether it's kid problems, whatever it might be. The Lord is there, and he's walking with you. He is giving you all that you have need of. Get that toolkit out. Get that armor on. Stand firm. Be strong today in him. Services on Sunday at 9 and 11. Safety team, you will have training after second service. And then elders and deacons, we do have a meeting at 4 o'clock. Ladies, we will meet at 6 o'clock. So Sunday's a full day. Come out and join us at 9 and 11. Hear our praise team. They are amazing. They truly are amazing, and they bring it every Sunday. And I think that they're just getting gooder and gooder, as Mike would say. So come join us on Sunday. Enjoy your weekend. I know there's a lot of activities going on this weekend. Oilton is having trunk or treat. It is in the park. I asked last night. It is in the park. So go out and enjoy that. And I know there's a lot of other things going on this weekend. I hope you all have a safe weekend. I hope to be back here on Monday. Have a great, great weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday.